word that while power can exist without leadership, leadership cannot exist without power. Stay tuned to see the 5 powers in action. First, we will take a look at coercive power.
Coercive power
Is based on the ability to administer punishment or to give negative reinforcement. Second, we will see reward power. Reward power rests on the ability to deliver something of value to others. Third, we will see legitimate power. Legitimate power resides in the position rather than in the person. Fourth, we will see expert power. Expert power is based on the person and not in the position. And finally, we will see referent power. Referent power is a role model power. Now let's watch some clips from Undercover Boss and see how they use their power in their leadership.
Guys.
What's up, boss?
All right, so let's just cut to the chase because I don't have time to waste. Yes, that rhymes. Okay, so both of you guys are aware that someone in this effing company is a rat and leaked a bunch of information to the IRS, blah, blah, blah. So here's the thing. My ass is on the line, and for once, I need one of you guys' help to find the rat.
You know what, boss? I would love to help. I just really don't feel comfortable being put in this situation. I would not want to rat anybody out, unfortunately.
I understand.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, okay, you're fired.
What?
Boss, you know, I would love to help you out. I just don't know if I could find the person you're looking for.
You know, Kevin, I'd hate for you to find your way back to the McDonald's that I found you at. So, put it this way. You find the rat, or next time I see you, I'll be ordering a Big Mac with no onions.
Damn, really, Nikki? We go back. You're really gonna do me like that? You know what? I'll find you who you want by the end of the day.
Okay guys, so what you guys just saw was coercive power, my favorite for a couple reasons. And it is based on the ability to administer punishments and give negative reinforcements. However, there are a few costs that come along with using this type of power. It drains physical and emotional energy from users. It lowers task satisfaction of followers. It destroys trust and commitment. It becomes less effective over time, and followers may respond in kind.
For coming to this meeting, I'm sure you guys all got George's email, correct?
Yeah.
So you've seen how important we have those 3 quotas we have to hit this month. You saw the importance of that. The company is making a great big deal for it. So you guys know it is growth, it's revenue, and attachments on insurance. So what I'm here with you guys are our 2 lowest bottom performers last month on those 3 things. I do want to have this time so you guys have my full support. If a customer doesn't want to take insurance, you know what, come with me, and you know, we'll sell as a team. They do like to hear the same thing coming out of 2 people's mouth. They'll trust more with that. Besides that, I saw the incentives that the company is paying you guys out on that if you hit all 3 attachments, which is an extra $1,000 on your commission check. But to feel more as a team here, I want to give you guys some incentives. So if you 2 both hit your 3 attachments, what would you like? What would you like me to get you? Be reasonable, come on.
Well, boss, I mean, I feel like I always work better with coffee, so I mean, like a $200 like coffee bean gift card would be awesome.
You know what? I'll double it. I'll give you 400. You hit the attachments because you'll go from last to first, and that's a big improvement. Call?
How about dinner and a movie?
Girl, you know we can't be doing that. That's against our company policies. Something reasonable. Come on. I know you love hot Cheetos. 2 months worth. I see you with those hot Cheeto bags every day.
Okay, sounds good. I'm in.
There we go. Hit you. My lined up. But with that, thank you. Thank you for coming. No, and let's go kill it as a team. All right, guys. So that was the scene of reward power. Just like everything else in life, it's not perfect. And here's some cost by using that power. First off, it's not linked with high performance. Second off, some agencies like nonprofits, they're very limited of what they could do by giving rewards. And third is, sometimes the rewards are not even worth the task. Sometimes you get a crappy $5 Starbucks gift card and you want to do it.
Did you hear that Leslie's gonna be our new lead store manager?
Oh, no way. Leslie? Really?
Yeah, I mean, I think she deserves it, and she's really great.
Yeah, but she's only been here for 3 months and already a store manager? I've been here for longer. Seems unfair to me.
Just wait and see. She's a really great leader.
Hi, good morning. Thank you all for coming in after hours. I really appreciate it. I wanted to introduce myself and get to know all of you so we can all work together and get this store ranking #1 again. I worked at several other stores like this one, and I am positive that with everyone's help and cooperation, we will be able to succeed. Now, I want everyone to understand that for the first 3 months, we have to work our best and make sure we are hitting our sales goals on a weekly basis. Now, who's for it?
Aye, Captain. We've been working so hard for the past 2 months. I really need some time off. Leslie hasn't responded to my time off. I think I'm gonna meet with her and see what she says.
Do you really think that's a good idea? I mean, we only have like 1 more month left to go. I think it's best if we just wait to ask for time off. We're almost at the finish line.
No, I need time off. Leslie?
Yes?
Hi, I kind of need your approval for something.
What is it?
Can I take my vacation next month?
Vacation? Let's see. What's your last name?
Lipschitz?
Lipschitz. Ah, Nicole. Well, next month is really busy. It's when we'll be reviewed to see if we can get back to #1. I'm really sorry, but it doesn't seem possible.
Well, that's okay. I guess I could just figure something out.
Thank you so much for understanding.
She is the boss.
We just saw legitimate power take place. Legitimate power is that it might lower follower task performance and satisfaction, and it also may become less effective over time. Some of the benefits of legitimate power is that it incorporates weight of the entire organization, it's effective for gaining obedience, it helps large organizations function effectively, and it's culturally sanctioned.
Hey y'all, today we're going to practice how we ask our customers to complete a survey. I've noticed our surveys have gone down and our selling behaviors aren't where they should be. Since I have the highest surveys and sales, I want to show you all how we can turn this around. Does anyone have any specific questions for me?
Well, boss, how do you get the customer to do the survey for you anyways? Like, sometimes I feel I don't build the rapport or the connection for me to ask them at the end of the sale to take the survey for me.
Well, Kevin, it's all in the engagement with the customer and how you feel by the time you get them to the register. Have you tried maybe talking to them about it before, like while you're assisting them on the floor?
But boss, ain't nobody got time to talk about a survey when we have to focus on building the sale.
I had a customer tell me how helpful, how great I was helping her recommend the different products and how handsome I was with her. And still, like, would that be a good time to mention the survey?
Kevin, that's exactly how I want you to ask a customer to complete our survey. Our goal is to make our numbers, yes, but we also want great reviews to bring in more potential customers. By giving the customer the great experience and mentioning the survey to them before they get to the register, it'll increase the chances of the customer completing the survey for us.
Okay, but let's say we get one of those rude customers. Do you still want us to mention the survey?
Well, Nicole, that's the negative part about business. Of course, we get those rude, annoying customers, and we don't want the negative reviews. But if you're doing all that you can to assist the customer, then they shouldn't give you any negative review. In fact, most customers would skip the survey and just go straight to corporate. In most cases, my advice would be to always give the customer what they need and still ask for the survey. They have no reason to give you a negative review if you're doing the best that you can to make their day.
Thanks, boss.
So you guys just saw a clip of expert power. So when dealing with expert power, there are a couple of costs. One, it takes a long time to develop. Two, the expert must possess the necessary knowledge and skills. And lastly, it's not as effective as reward or legitimate power.
Everybody's having an amazing week. Thank you guys so much for meeting me this early in the morning. Before we start our shift, I did wanted to review some points. We're going to cover due dates, responsibilities, and the plan of action for this annual report. I know that we've all put in a lot of work and time into this, and I really appreciate your cooperation. I know that working together, we will finish strong this quarter.
Thanks, boss. You really motivate us to do our best. It doesn't even feel like work.
I appreciate the feedback, Nicole.
Boss, is there any specific areas you'd like us to focus on this week?
Our main priority right now is to finish on the annual report, and then after that, we can elaborate on what other tasks I'm going to ask you guys to do, but thank you for asking. Alright guys, well with that being said, that's going to conclude our morning meeting. You guys can return back to your daily task. And Kevin, do you actually mind staying a couple minutes? I need to talk to you about a private matter.
Yeah, of course, boss, no problem.
Kevin, you have been such extreme helpful in this project, and I truly appreciate it. I want to make sure this report is done in a timely manner, and I know you're very familiar with the company. So I was going to ask you for a personal favor. If you can just come in tomorrow morning. I know it's a Saturday. I know nobody's going to be coming in, but I'm going to be here in the office. So if you could just take a couple of hours of your time, just so we can finish and wrap up this assignment. Is that something that you can commit to?
Well, boss, first, I appreciate all those kind words, and I did have my daughter's recital this weekend, but for the sake of the project, for the sake of the company, I could come in and squeeze some extra hours into the day so we could get this project done,
I truly appreciate that, and I'm sorry you're gonna have to miss your daughter's recital, but it's gonna be for the better of the company, and I truly appreciate your commitment.
Of course.
I will see you here tomorrow morning.
Okay, no problem.
Alright guys, so the skit that you just watched, it's called Referent Power. So Referent Power is just mostly task satisfaction and task performance by your followers or by your employees. So this kind of power takes a long time to develop, just because you really need to have the appropriate skills and knowledge in order to have that relationship with your followers, in order for them to trust you and want to go the extra mile for you. This type of power can be really deceiving, just because if you overuse it, then employers are not going to want to keep doing those tasks and not doing these favors for you. So you definitely want to keep a limit. And that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed.
Alright guys, so hopefully you liked our video. So why these 5 powers are important? Well, they help us understand our relationships with different situations. So like, for instance, the legitimate power, you don't want to not know who your boss is and like act dumb around them. Coercive, you want to, like, if you have to, you got to use that to force, but yeah, all these are important so we know what kind of relationship we have to deal with.